So do we live cover or do we AI? And the answer is both, but mostly live cover. I do have all my equipment to collect and inseminate and freeze semen actually, and I was doing that when I was back in Pennsylvania, but then we moved, and then obviously the process of moving itself with this many horses and just setting up a whole new farm and everything is a lot. So obviously I've had a lot to do, and so I haven't exactly gotten back to that. I have collected a couple times this year. I actually just did one yesterday for different reasons, but next year the hope is that I will finally have the time and the space to put my stuff out and actually start getting back to fully collecting and AI in a lot of my mares, just for the safety of the stallions. And if I can get mares settled faster, you know, obviously that's going to decrease the workload and kind of try to condense foaling season a little bit. That's the goal. That's always the goal, but you know, doesn't always work that way. We'll see in miniature horses as opposed to full-size horses that most people do live cover. There are some people that do AI, but it's definitely on the more rare side of things, just because most people with minis have their own stallions because they can, because it's not as big of a deal to house and keep your own stallion when it's a mini as opposed to like a full-size Arabian horse. That's obviously a much bigger deal, and it requires more space and manpower and knowledge and all those things. Have to do some additions to the hospital here and just get more counter space so I can set everything up. As I'm doing right now, it's just kind of like in the field, and it's just not the most ideal way to be collecting stallions. The other nice thing too about collecting, and whether it's freezing or not, I can ship semen. That is the goal as well, so that the stallions that I do stand at stud, then I can ship semen wherever I need to. Hope that answers your question. If you have any more about this kind of stuff here, definitely let me know, because this is kind of the stuff that I really like, if you haven't noticed.